Well, it's kinda weird to say words while talking about Best Wrestler of the Year, but not every year is the same. Sometimes it causes a lot of discussion in the community over who is the best wrestler of the year, but sometimes it's obvious and everyone agrees, and everyone is happy, right? So who are the last 10 wrestlers of the year and who is the best of the best? Number 10, Randy Orton, 2009-2010. Everyone likes Randy, he is one of the most beloved superstars today, but 2009 and 2010 was not even best years of Randy's career. He started 2009 by winning Royal Rumble match, then he main evented WrestleMania 25 against Triple H and lost. But on the next pay-per-view he still won WWE Championship in 3-on-3 tag team match, which was a little bit unusual, to say it lightly. Randy also won WWE Championship 3 more times during this time. He defeated Big Show, John Cena, Triple H in a fatal 4-way match for a vacant WWE Championship on Raw. Then he lost to John Cena, then he won it again at Hell in a Cell 2009, and then he lost again after 3 weeks. He won WWE Championship only one time in 2010 from Sheamus in Six-Pack Challenge. Then he had that weird title defense against Wade Barrett with John Cena as a referee, and later he lost title to The Miz. Oh, and he also buried his former legacy mates at WrestleMania 26. Number 9, Adam Cole. While SmackDown's and Raw's booking looked like the most out of touch it's ever been, in meantime NXT was the hottest wrestling show out there. Adam ruled NXT with Undisputed Era. Every member of the group was champion in NXT. Adam had the highest rated WWE match in history at NXT TakeOver New York against Johnny Gargano in 2 out of 3 falls match, to which Dave Meltzer gave 5 3/4 stars. Then he had second highest rated match in WWE history, once again against Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver 25, where he finally captured NXT Championship and held the title for over 400 days. Number 8, Jon Moxley, 2020. No one will say good old days when talking about 2020, but Jon Moxley carried AEW on his back. Jon started here by winning IWGP United States Championship at Wrestle Kingdom 14. He defeated Lance Archer in a Texas death match. In February, he won AEW World title to become second ever world champion in AEW's history. Jon had some amazing title defense against people like late great Mr. Brody Lee, Darby Allin, MJF, Eddie Kingston, and Kenny Omega, to which he lost the title on his last match of 2020. Number 7, Seth Rollins, 2015. Heist of the century happened in 2015, and Seth Rollins single-handedly made a very average WrestleMania to a must-see show. He cashed in his Money in the Bank contract during main event match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Rollins also took part in second best moment of WrestleMania 31, where he was at the receiving end of arguably the best RKO of all time. Seth defended WWE World Heavyweight Championship against all-time greats like John Cena, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, Kane, Brock Lesnar, and even Sting. During his world title reign, Seth also won United States Championship, and he was double champion for about 1 month. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins was injured in November during a live event in Ireland, and because of that he had to vacate WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but the injury didn't stop him from becoming Wrestler of the Year in 2015. Number 6, Brock Lesnar, 2014. 21-1, 16 Germans. Brock Lesnar only had 4 matches on pay-per-view in 2014, but 2 of them stuck in fans' memories forever. Lesnar defeated Undertaker at WrestleMania 30 and ended Undertaker's legendary streak, which continued for more than 2 decades. At SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar squashed John Cena and won WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Cena didn't even have a chance to make an offensive move. He was destroyed by Lesnar. If Brock had more matches in 2014, I'm sure that he would rank higher on this list. Number 5, Kenny Omega, 2021. In 2021, Kenny Omega was known as Belt Collector. He already had AEW World Championship and AAA Mega Championship at the start of 2021, but he also added TNA World Championship to his collection. At the time, TNA title was represented by 2 championship belts, so Kenny Omega carried 4 titles with himself. Kenny had variety of matches in 2021, from an awful exploding barbed wire death match against Jon Moxley, to great classics with Christian Cage, Andrade El Idolo, to 5-star matches against Bryan Danielson and Hangman Adam Page. Kenny lost TNA World Championship to Christian Cage in August on an episode of Rampage, and he had to lose AEW World Championship to Hangman Adam Page at Full Gear 2021 because of a shoulder injury. But even this injury did not stop him from delivering 5.5-star match, so no wonder that he was chosen to be Wrestler of the Year in 2021. Number 4, Daniel Bryan, 2013. Daniel Bryan started the year as one half of WWE Tag Team Champions with Kane. He was the Tag Team Champions. This odd couple made Daniel even more beloved by fans, and everyone wanted to see Daniel Bryan in main event scene. But WWE refused to do it, or at least they made it look like they are refusing to push Bryan. Daniel main evented SummerSlam against John Cena and finally won WWE Championship, but on the same night he was pedigreed by Triple H, and then Randy Orton cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. Daniel won it back 1 month later at Night of Champions pay-per-view, but he was stripped of WWE Championship next night on Raw. Bryan held WWE Championship 2 times in a year, but combined time was less than 24 hours. He had a chance to win it again at the next pay-per-view against Randy Orton, but match ended with no winner because Big Show came out, punched everyone and left, and pay-per-view just kinda ended like that. Title was left vacant until Survivor Series, but unfortunately once again Daniel Bryan was unsuccessful against Randy Orton. But very soon after that, Bryan's road to the main event of WrestleMania 30 started, and the payoff was awesome. Number 3. Roman Reigns, 2022. Roman had to lose Universal Championship to Brock Lesnar on very first day of 2022, but the match was cancelled because of real-life illness and plans had to be changed. Roman lost against Seth Rollins by disqualification at Royal Rumble and defeated Goldberg at Elimination Chamber. Then at WrestleMania he unified Universal Championship with WWE Championship by defeating Brock Lesnar in the main event. While holding both World Championships, he became so premium that he didn't even defend the titles at every premium live event. He had amazing and very hyped up undisputed Universal title defenses against Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre and even Logan Paul. Roman had only 7 World Championship matches in 2022, but even with his limited appearances, he made Bloodline one of the most dominant stables of all time, and Story Bloodline is a must-see television. Title reign of Roman Reigns and Story Bloodline continues throughout 2023 and 2024, so don't be surprised if in the future he becomes Wrestler of the Year once again. Number 2. CM Punk, 2011-2012. During this time, CM Punk was the voice of the voiceless, and he represented everything that fans wanted. At the start of 2011, Punk became leader of New Nexus, but the rise and summer of Punk started only when New Nexus were about to disband, and Punk delivered the famous pipe bomb. At Money in the Bank 2011 in his hometown, Punk won his first WWE Championship against John Cena. The crowd was so behind Punk that it looked like they will actually do something bad if Punk won't win. You just have to see it to believe it. It was WWE's first 5-star match since 1997. CM Punk kayfabe left WWE after Money in the Bank and returned in few weeks, but John Cena became new interim WWE champion. Punk unified WWE Championship by once again defeating John Cena, but his reign was cut short because Alberto Del Rio cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. After a few roadblocks, CM Punk regained his title from Alberto Del Rio at Survivor Series. CM Punk was WWE champion through entire 2012 and defended his title on pay-per-view not only against big-time players like Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan and John Cena, but also against mid-carders like Dolph Ziggler, Miz and even Ryback. Unfortunately, he main evented only 3 out of 12 pay-per-views in 2012, but his in-ring work and pure presence made him Wrestler of the Year 2 times in a row. Number 1. AJ Styles, 2016, 2017 and 2018. Before 2016, no one thought that we will ever see AJ Styles in WWE ring, because for a decade he was known as Mr. TNA, and in 2015 he still was IWGP Heavyweight Champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling. AJ made his debut at Royal Rumble match in 2016. After Royal Rumble he started feud against Chris Jericho, and he had great match at WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, AJ main evented following premium live events against Roman Reigns for WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but he was unsuccessful. At SummerSlam, AJ defeated John Cena clean, and just 3 weeks later he won WWE World Heavyweight Championship from Dean Ambrose. SmackDown became house that AJ Styles built. It is worth mentioning AJ Styles' match against this guy, James Ellsworth. On an episode of SmackDown in October 2016, AJ was doing Styles' splash finisher to James Ellsworth, and Ellsworth tugged his chin to the opposite side, but AJ Styles noticed it mid-move, made the save and saved James Ellsworth's neck. Because of this spot, AJ was highly praised by fans and other wrestlers. It just shows how much of a skilled professional he is. AJ Styles' reign lasted until Royal Rumble 2017, where he lost championship to John Cena. AJ Styles fumbled in upper mid-card scene until he won WWE Championship once again by defeating Jinder Mahal on an episode of SmackDown on November 7 in Manchester, England. It was first time in history that WWE Championship changed hands outside North America. At Survivor Series 2017, AJ faced Raw's Universal Champion Brock Lesnar in Champion vs. Champion match. He was unsuccessful, but it was one of the best Brock Lesnar's matches ever. AJ was champion for over a year. He defended his title against such names like John Cena, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe, and he lost the title to Daniel Bryan on an episode of SmackDown right before Survivor Series 2018. So what do you think about this list? Do you agree with the rankings? Please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more.